Is a VPN, Mason. So this is the news of the week we're going to be getting to because Collins is editing this. He always puts time codes below. So James Gunn's got some DC news, Mason.
DC news?
That's right. Then we've got some trailer editing, Mandalorian Season 3 release date. Then it's just trailers ahoy all the way to the movie we're talking about this week. We're talking Super Mario Brothers movie time, Cocaine Bear, Transformers Rise of the Beast. There's a Legacy of Ant-Man something, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And then we're going to be talking about Glass Onion, which I would say, if you haven't seen it at all, which you probably haven't because it was in cinemas for 8 minutes, maybe skip that entirely, but we're going to do non-spoilers and then
That's
spoilers.
exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone, I think.
I agree.
Whether you like chilling mysteries or cocaine bears, there is something for you.
I agree. All right, let me just scroll up the top using the touchpad that this is also. It does both.
Okay.
Which I wasn't on board with initially, but it's better than the trackpad.
Yeah, right.
So I've embraced the touchpad.
So you've got the touchpad and the trackpad there.
The touch screen
Yeah.
and the trackpad. But it's very non-responsive, the trackpad. I hate this thing. And I will break it.
It does both. Not well. I hate this thing and I will wreck it. Nice.
So
I
James,
reckon if we took out the individual words, I think we could put them together into something that sounds like a promo for this
I agree. Yeah. So James Gunn, he's said that the DCU will be connected across TV, film, animation. And then someone called the Rabid Opossum on Twitter said, are there plans for games to be connected to the DCU as well? Mr. Gunn?
Ooh.
Suck up much? But no, good question. And James Gunn just said yes.
Nice.
So that obviously leaves some questions open in terms of like, are we going to be getting video game adaptations of movies? Are we going to be getting like spin-offs? Does that mean they're going to work in like the Suicide Squad game into the live action that's coming out? I would say no because that's already happening or whatever.
Absolutely,
What
yeah.
do you think this means?
Look, I think it'll be more in the sense of
Mobile games.
Mobile
card
live
games.
service, loot boxes.
Fortnite Star Wars content or
Yes.
like what happened with the Rise of Skywalker.
That's right. DC somehow is doing Fortnite Star Wars content. That's what we're doing.
You remember that when they were like, the Emperor's alive in Fortnite.
He's doing a dab. He's flossing.
But he's on
flossing those robes.
And he's on that big hook that he was on. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
that's right.
Flinging him around the room.
I think it'll be more in the style of, speaking of James Gunn, it'll be more like, I think, probably the Guardians of the Galaxy games.
Yeah.
I think this is just a fresh coat of paint on. We're going to be doing some Arkham Asylum style games. We're going to be doing some Suicide Squad style games.
Yes.
We'll have costumes that are more accurate. We'll have a Robert Pattinson Batman costume for whatever Batman game.
I would love a Robert Pattinson Batman game, but it's just the bit where he glides off the building.
An endless runner.
Yeah, but you
keep bouncing.
Yeah, you
off
got to
the
see
ground.
how many things you can hit on the way down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, look, I think it'll be games inspired by the movies, perhaps.
You don't think they're going to get like actors from the games to come over and be like, I'm Batman from the movie and now I'm here in a game.
Oh.
I'm in the movie and the game.
Ooh.
I'm going to put less effort into this one.
Pretty cheeky, right? Maybe. Pattinson seems like he'd be on board for a video game.
Yeah, but it's a lot of like dialogue
Isn't it
recording
though, yeah.
and all of that. But yeah, because you remember the early Marvel games, that was all, they did a bunch of
Robert
when I
Downey
say the
Jr. was there,
MCU,
yeah.
they did them all, Thor and whatever. But even like Green Lantern, they did a Ryan Reynolds one. Batman Begins got a game, which apparently it's not apparently. I've played it. It's all right. They were going to do a Dark Knight game that got very close to not nearly being done, but it was well on the way. That didn't end up happening. So yeah, it's interesting they're going back to that. But also
a bunch of games that were okay and didn't end up happening.
Yeah, interesting. I said it's interesting.
It is interesting. I'm not denying that. It is interesting.
He also tweeted a picture of the Kingdom Come cover, where Superman's got his hands on the table and he's like, something's amiss here.
Right.
And
where's my free bread?
What?
He's at a restaurant.
Okay.
Something's amiss here.
It says making plans. Okay. So whenever he tweets like a comic book image, I think he did a similar one for Thanksgiving where all the Justice Society or whatever of the league are sitting around the table having a big turkey.
I also think that Twitter is very good at misconstruing things. I think there was when he started, there was just an image of Superman or as Clark Kent sitting down to his typewriter and going, well, time to start on my next adventure or whatever.
Yeah.
And people were like, is Superman coming? And it's like, no, it's just him going, I'm starting work.
Yeah.
This is
I'm sorry I did this.
That's
right.
right.
I said anything. Yeah.
Oh, but also we're doing a movie where Clark Kent just sits down at his typewriter for 2 hours.
If I was James Gunn, Mason, and in a way I am because I'm a big creative.
Sure.
And I've built my own universe also.
At the risk of derailing this podcast, I'm not gonna dispute you there. Yes, you're a big creative.
But I would get off Twitter completely.
Yeah.
I mean, not just because it's awful now, because it's always been awful. And just trying to do this and I hope that he doesn't look at anything. I hope he tweets and then he disappears.
Sure.
Because my goodness,
But
Mason.
he's quite good at responding to people.
Well, that's true, yeah. No, you're not wrong. Just another thing in DCU news, Mason.
Oh, in fact, this week, if you recall.
Just one bit of news?
No, this is one bit of news. Actually, we can talk about it when we talk about the Guardians trailer.
Okay, sure.
So that's
Great.
That's right.
Did you see that?
Start the presses again.
Whoa!
That was a real stop the presses moment, but I think we should start the presses again.
There was a line from the Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods trailer, Mason, where he goes, I just threw a freaking truck at a dragon. I love my life or whatever. And people were like, boo, this is why we hate movies. Why have you done this or whatever? And David F. Sandberg, who directed this, tweeted, no, it was cut before they did the trailer, but marketing has access to all the footage and can use deleted shots. They also ask you to shoot things specifically for the trailer. So apparently that line is not in the trailer, where he's like, it is
in the trailer, it's not in the movie.
It's in the trailer, it's not in the movie.
Okay, right.
So there you go.
Or there's some, he's at battle stations, he's calling people up, being like, cut the line with the dragon on the bus.
I thought it was really funny, but I think I misread this.
I'm crying over here right now.
So guys, there you go. I'm excited for that, though, I think maybe. I don't know. I would like to see Shazam maybe one day fight Black Adam, but I don't think that's... Is that on the cards?
Again, I don't think tonally, and it's not even that, traditionally...
Tonally? Are they that different, really?
No, but I'm saying, traditionally in the comic books, Captain Marvel Shazam is very, very sincere, goody two-shoes kind of character.
Yeah.
And in this and that I guess works against the very sincere evil or anti-heroism of Black Adam.
Oh.
But in this universe, one is very serious and stoic, and one is just like, I just threw a busted dragon, bro.
No, they took that out. But I see why you think that, but they actually...
I've never thrown a busted a dragon.
I mean, he did it.
But I could.
Yeah, he did it, but they take the line out, is what I'm saying, Mason.
Right.
I thought you were going to say, Black Adam was, too tonally different and dark than Shazam to cross over.
Oh.
But no, that's not true, obviously. No. That's not what you said at all.
I just think it'd be it'd be Black Adam laying into him, and this guy's
would that be so bad?
Well, I'm being punched over here.
Can you believe this?
I can't believe this. I love my life.
So, yeah, there you go. I don't know. We'll see. I think it'd be interesting to see that now that James Gunn has taken over, what does that mean for The Rock in the DCU, whatever it's called, at the moment? Because, I think maybe if that movie had made $1 billion, there would have been conversations of, well, this guy is the linchpin of the universe.
Yeah.
But seems as it looks like that movie is not profitable. I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see, Mason.